MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Gabriel Noah is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Minnesota, center fielder. Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It's official now. They will not go 160. And as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out. Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 1 down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Noah has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he grounds one briskly to short. Machado on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on, Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits. fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious.
1-1.
They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Ready now for Baltimore. Tim Beckham, lifetime against Jose Barrios. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Beckham, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. You got to regroup.
Here's Manny Machado now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! A 2-run home run from Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Batting fourth, third
Here's
baseman,
Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Barrios, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a supplemental round selection. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball. Here's Miguel Sano. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Sano aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rasmus, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kepler is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Stepping in now, Kenny Vargas, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins do get a run, however, and it comes via this RBI triple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball just a bit high.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got him.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Striding in, Colby Rasmus. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Jones leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Caleb Joseph.
Ball one.
Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Byron Buxton. Flied out in his 1st at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Mauer has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
In the dirt here. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian
So striding in, Brian Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Trumbo giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Third baseman, number 1.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham.
Beckham.
He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one. The 3-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Got a full count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Count still full, 3-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manny Machado. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Rasmus is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now. Jorge Polanco tapped out in front of home. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Vargas, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Kepler at third with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Chris Davis now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Baseman, Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. So 1-1. Line towards center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping up now, Adam Jones. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. 1 out and a runner on second base. close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the balls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to him now. Three and 2, full count.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrels of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Ready once again, Tim Beckham. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A little bouncer. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Orioles are Ready now, Jason Castro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jason Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Joe Mauer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down go the Twins. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Manny Machado.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 65, Trevor Mann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. May, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him. Striding into the box, Jonathan Schoen. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. No balls and one strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10.
In now, Adam Jones. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Machado stands at second with two gone. Hit in the air to right field. In comes Kepler. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Orioles lead it 6-2. Here's Brian Dozier now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Miguel Sano. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. No outs, nobody on. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Donnie Hart comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the stretch. Ball 1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Hart is there, and he has it for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Max Kepler, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Hart, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was selected in the 27th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to right. Trumbo has a read on it, and the inning is over. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 6 and the Twins 3. Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus.
Leading off for the
0-for-1 with a run batted in thus far.
Fielder, Colby Rasmus.
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2. On the ground to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
In now, Caleb Joseph. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambushed for the Orioles. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ryan Presley is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Manny Machado will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. 7 runs, 11 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Davis waits on the 1-1.
2 balls.
There's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Number 6, Jonathan.
Riding in once again, Jonathan Stope. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. Joseph on third. Mancini at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. Baltimore's out in front 7-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off with a twin.
Digging in to try it again, Kenny Vargas. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. Trumbull is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Jason Castro, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Mitch Garver will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Strike.
So 1-1. Hard hit at third. Beckham has it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one, here it comes. To 1-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken
ball.
for a ball. Now pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 3. Mitch Garver will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 23.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Now high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep into the flag court and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. A ball and no strikes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Still only one out in the inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Zach Britton enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Robbie Grossman will come on as a pinch hitter.
Robbie Grossman.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike.
1-2.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trumbo, and that retires the side. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Twins 5. Robbie Grossman will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now
a new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Rodney, a veteran at 41 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hey, Biro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again. Jorge Polanco is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the designated hitter, Kenny Vargas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Garver. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Eduardo Escobar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Popped him up. Davis waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Baltimore took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Gabriel Noah earns his first win of the season. Jose Barrios was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Zach Britton records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.